When the city falls asleep, a black rabbit walks beneath the neon rain, taking away forgotten nightmares. In the silence of midnight, only the lonely can hear its footsteps. Cold wind drifting through the alleyways, streetlights fading in a sea of blue. People hide their broken hearts in silence, but the rabbit always finds the truth. Tiny footsteps echo through the midnight, red eyes glowing softly in the dark, carrying abandoned dreams and sorrows, like a lonely ghost without a heart. Rain keeps falling on the empty windows, neon reflections trembling in the street. Somewhere in the shadows, someone's crying, but nobody else can hear the grief. The rabbit slowly walks beside the sadness, listening to stories never told. Every broken soul inside the city feels another night becoming cold. Underneath the fading moonlight, silent tears begin to shine, like forgotten stars returning through the darkness of the night. 검은 토끼는 오늘도 조용히 밤을 걷는다. 아무도 모르는 슬픔을 하나씩 안아가며 차가운 달빛 아래서 혼자 남겨진 마음들, 꿈속 어딘가에서 다시 웃을 수 yeah. Old train stations drowning in the fog light, last trains disappearing into gray. People rushing toward another morning, while the rabbit slowly fades away. Inside tiny rooms above the city, lonely children stare beyond the rain, holding broken pieces of their wishes, praying they can smile again someday. Every rooftop carries silent stories, every window hides another scar, and the rabbit gathers all the sadness like a keeper of forgotten hearts. Sometimes when the night becomes too heavy, it looks above the empty sky, searching for a place where broken dreamers never have to say goodbye. Neon thunder in the distance, midnight breathing through the rain. Even shattered hearts keep beating through the sorrow and the pain. 검은 토끼는 오늘도 내연빛 사이를 걷는다. 길 잃어버린 외로움들을 조용히 데려가며 희미한 새벽 끝에서 멈춰버린 꿈들까지 다시 빛날 수 있도록 혼자 하늘을 바라. Black shadow moving through the rainfall, broken memories written on the wall. Every lonely soul inside the city whispers when the midnight angels call. Tiny heartbeat under neon thunder, carrying pain from another world. Even when the night becomes forever, the rabbit keeps protecting broken souls. Rain dripping slowly from the skyline, lost emotions buried in the dark, but the rabbit keeps the fire breathing like the final lonely spark. Running through the endless neon silence, every alley filled with hidden scars. People trying hard to hide their feelings underneath artificial stars. Black rabbit dancing through the sadness, softly walking through another dream, taking all the tears nobody notices, flowing quietly beneath the city streams. Everybody needs somebody, even shadows searching for the light. So the rabbit that keeps on moving forward through another cold and endless night. 검은 토끼는 사라져 새벽 안개 너머로. 하지만 남겨진 온기는 아직 이 거리에 남아. 울고 있던 작은 마음도 조금은 편해질 수 있게. 오늘도 검은 토끼는 조용히 밤을 걷는다. And somewhere in the sleeping city, red eyes quietly disappear into the rain until the next lonely night begins again. Rain falls again tonight, and she's still standing there with the same old umbrella. Street lights trembling on the wet road, people rushing silently back home. Cold wind drifting through the crosswalk, but she keeps waiting there alone. Cars pass slowly through the midnight, neon colors blur beneath the rain. Every night she comes to this corner, hoping someone calls her name again. Tiny puddles mirror broken memories, old songs playing softly in her ears, and the sound of distant trains reminds her how long she's waited through the years. Underneath the falling rain light, she closes tired eyes, like the city hides another lonely heart tonight. 마지막 우산 아래서 오늘도 널 기다린다. 피에 젖은 이 거리엔 아직 너의 온기가 남아. 차가운 새벽 공기 속 혼자 멈춰선 그림자, 언젠가 다시 만날 수 있을까. 조용히 하늘을 본다. Convenience store lights keep glowing softly, taxi headlights fading into blue. Everyone is searching for tomorrow, but a world still circles back to you. Oh, cafe windows full of faded laughter, photographs hidden in her coat. Even after all this passing time, your final words still softly float. Rain keeps falling through another season, midnight breathing through the empty town. And she wonders if the stars remember the day the world came crashing down. Yeah, walking through the rain without direction, holding on to pieces of affection. Every memory becomes a shadow floating through the city's reflection. Cold nights underneath electric starlight, lonely hearts surviving through the dark nights. Even if tomorrow never finds us, I still hear your voice beyond the skyline. 마지막 우산 아래서 끝내 널 놓지 못한 채 사라진 계절의 끝을 혼자 걷고 있는 밤. 희미한 네온 불빛도 오늘은 더 슬퍼 보여. 비가 그친 그날엔 나도 웃을 수 있을까. And beneath the final rain tonight, the umbrella quietly closes again. Midnight air, old headphones, empty streets glowing beneath the Blue wind drifting through the silent city, street lights stretching on the empty road, broken dreams sleeping in apartment windows, while the night keeps quietly growing cold. Oh, backpack hanging from your shoulder, music leaking softly through the dark. Every song becomes another memory, burning slowly somewhere in his heart. Traffic lights blink with nobody watching, tiny stars reflected in his eyes, and the moon above the sleeping skyline feels like freedom floating through the night. No destination, no reason to stop, just the sound of tires and distant dreams. 달빛 아래 자전거를 타고 오늘도 밤을 달려간다. 멈춰있던 마음들 사이로 조용히 바람이 스쳐가. 희미한 도시의 불빛 끝없이 이어진 거리, 잃어버린 나의 계절도 다시 돌아올까. Yeah, convenience store glowing near the corner, warm coffee steaming in his hands. People laugh inside the midnight silence, but nobody really understands. Clouds move slowly past the broken moonlight, last buses disappear beyond the rain. Still he keeps riding through the empty skyline, trying to outrun another day. Somewhere far beyond the neon rivers, morning waits behind the fading blue. And for one small moment in the darkness, the world almost feels brand new. Through the midnight sorrow, no map, no plan for tomorrow. Every street another faded memory, flowing underneath the neon halo. Cold air breathing through the headphones, lost souls living in their own zones. But the moonlight shining on the pavement makes this lonely city feel like home. 달빛 아래 자전거를 타고 끝없는 밤을 달려간다. 흩어졌던 disappears into the moonlight. After midnight, the city finally slows down, and all the feelings people try to hide begin to breathe again. Empty buses passing through the silence, neon reflections shaking in the rain. Convenience store lights across the corner, trying to warm another lonely day. Taxi driver smoking near the station, old songs drifting from a broken bar. Everyone pretending they are fine tonight, while carrying invisible scars. Cold wind moving through the sleepless buildings, moonlight fading underneath the clouds. And somewhere in the middle of the city, a tired soul still walks around. No more noise, no more crowded lights, only midnight breathing through the streets. 자정이 지난 이 거리엔 숨겨둔 마음들이 깨어나. 차가운 네온 불빛 아래 혼자 남은 밤을 건넨다. 사라진 웃음들 사이로 희미한 꿈들이 흘러가. 오늘도 잠들지 못한 채 새벽을 바라본다.
silent counter, last train fading slowly into black. People scrolling through another lonely timeline, trying hard not to look back. Street cats sleeping near the alley shadows, rainwater glowing underneath the signs. And for a little moment in the darkness, everything feels strangely alive. Somewhere far beyond the sleepless skyline, morning waits behind another storm. But tonight the city holds its sadness, like a place where broken hearts belong. After midnight, all the masks have fallen, empty hearts still quietly calling. Every lonely light inside the buildings feels like another soul slowly drowning. Blue neon dripping from the skyline, lost memories frozen in the nighttime. Still we keep on walking through the silence, searching for a little piece of
진정이 지난 이 거리엔 아직 끝나지 않은 꿈들, 흩어진 마음의 조각도 언젠가 다시 빛나길. 차가운 도시의 밤 공기, 오늘은 조금 따뜻해. After midnight, 우리도 다시 웃을까? And beneath the fading neon lights, the city quietly waits for morning. Blue neon, wet streets, midnight air against my face tonight. I just wanna disappear into the city lights.
Rain reflections running through the crosswalks, headlights fading softly into blue. Every building hides another silence, every window holds a different truth. Old earphones playing distant memories, cold wind moving slowly through my hair. People rushing toward tomorrow's morning, while I ride like I don't even care. Traffic signals blinking in the darkness, subway echoes underneath the rain. For a little moment in this city, I almost feel alive again. No destination,
just neon skies and the sound of wheels beneath the night. 내온빛 자전거를 타고 오늘도 밤을 달려간다. 멈춰있던 나의 마음도 조금씩 다시 숨을 쉬어. 차가운 도시의 바람 스쳐가는 수많은 불빛, 잃어버린 나의 계절도 다시 돌아오길.
convenience stores glowing through the silence, tiny laughter drifting from afar. Coffee smoke above the midnight sidewalks, mixing slowly with the city stars. Clouds are floating past the sleepless skyline, moonlight trembling on the riverside. And the more I keep on moving forward, the less I want this night to die.
Somewhere far beyond another crossing, morning waits behind the silver rain. But tonight I belong inside this moment, riding through the neon once again.
Pedal faster through the rainy city, lonely heart still trying to look pretty. Everybody hiding from the feelings underneath the lights that shine so vividly. Blue reflections dripping from the skyline, lost emotions frozen in the nighttime.
Still I keep on riding through the silence, searching for a place that feels like mine. 눈빛 자전거를 타고 끝없는 새벽을 달린다. 흩어졌던 나의 꿈들도 언젠가 다시 빛나길. 젖어버린 도시의 밤도 오늘은 아름다워 보여. 저 하늘 끝 어딘가엔 아직 별이 남아있어. And beneath the fading neon sky, the bicycle disappears into the endless night. 2 in the morning, soft rain against the window, and the memories I try to forget begin to breathe again.
Fading neon underneath the rainfall, empty bus stop glowing in the blue. Sitting quietly against the cold night, thinking once again about you.
Old songs playing softly through my headphones, melodies we used to sing together. Time keeps moving farther through the seasons, but somehow you still last forever.
Taxi lights disappear beyond the silence, rainwater trembling on the street. Words I could never say out loud still echo somewhere underneath.
Every night the forgotten seasons slowly come alive again, and your voice returns like moonlight falling softly through the rain. Walking through my night memories between the shadows of the past, wondering if the moments we lost still survive somewhere at last. Cold wind moving through the city, people fading out of sight, but the heart I couldn't let go of still calls my name tonight.
Convenience store door slide open slowly, warm coffee steaming in my hands, white breath floating through the midnight. Like a dream I can't understand. River lights shimmer through the darkness, waves reflecting broken stars above. And the streets we used to walk together still remember traces of our love.
Even when I act like I'm alright, nighttime tears me back apart, 'cause the memories I try to bury still live quietly inside my heart.
Walking over faded conversations, lost inside abandoned constellations. Every smile we left behind together turned into another complication. Time keeps pulling everybody farther, people change and seasons disappear, but the midnight air inside this city still somehow makes your shadow reappear.
Blue neon shining through the rainfall, lonely souls drifting through it all.
And I'm still running through the night memories, trying not to let the last light fall.
Walking through my night memories between the pieces of the past, hoping maybe all the shattered moments can still shine again at last. Cold rain falling on the skyline tonight, the city feels alive, and somewhere beyond the endless darkness I know the stars still survive. The rain slowly fades away, and morning light begins to rise. But somewhere deep inside the night, the memories still remain. In a city where clocks no longer move, only one soul still walks through time beneath the frozen sky. She searches for the reason the world stopped breathing. 새벽은 멈춘 채 깨어나지 않고, 거리의 불빛도 숨을 잃어가. 사람들은 모두 시간이 멈춘 듯 그 자리 그대로 잠들어 있어. 바람조차 천천히 흐르는 도시, 무너진 시계탑이 차가운 달빛. 나는 홀로 이 길을 걸어가며 잊혀진 기억들을 찾아 헤매. 어릴 적 들었던 오래된 노래, 시간은 언젠가 다시 흐른다. 하지만 세상은 아무 말 없이 끝나버린 꿈처럼 얼어붙었어. Every step echoes through
fire in the wind, like pages torn from forgotten lives. She carries every shattered moment inside a heart too fragile to survive. Ancient towers buried under snowfall, empty voices drifting through the dark. And somewhere beyond the endless silence, a dying light still leaves a spark. The moon reflects upon the frozen river, silver shadows dancing quietly. She whispers to the sleeping world,
please don't leave me here alone. 희미한 숨결 따라 끝없이 달려가면 언젠가 저 하늘도 다시 빛날까. Inside this world where time has vanished, she still carries hope alone. Even if the stars all disappear, she will never let them go. Through the cold and endless darkness, her heart continues burning bright. One day all the broken moments will awaken back to life.
frozen skies above my head, walking through the silent dead. Every second left unsaid turns into a dream instead. Clockwork shadows fall apart, lonely rhythm of my heart, searching for a missing star in this world gone cold and dark.
I can hear the distant voices calling from another time. If tomorrow still exists, maybe I'll survive the night.
Running through the ruins of forever, broken wings against the stormy weather. Heavy frozen heartbeat whispers softly,
You were never meant to disappear.
midnight echoes falling from the skyline, dust of memories shining in the nighttime. Even when the world forgot its future, she became the fire in the dark. Tick-tock silence buried in the shadows, fading dreams beneath the dying halos. But her voice keeps rising through the cold air like a final prayer across the stars.
If tomorrow waits beyond the darkness, if the sun still lives behind the rain, then I'll carry every shattered moment till the world can breathe again. 멈춰진 세상 끝에서 나는 다시 노래할게. 잃어버린 모든 시간 별빛처럼 이어질게. 어둠이 나를 삼켜도 끝내 사라지지 않아. 우리의 기억들은 다시 흐르게 될 테니까. And when the final clock begins to move again, the girl who carried time alone will finally smile beneath the dawn. The city forgot how to feel. No tears, no smiles, no dreams. And beneath the silent neon sky, one girl still search for the missing stars. Street lights flicker through the cold rain softly. Empty faces walking without sound. Every heartbeat trapped inside the darkness, like the world stops spinning round and round. Television voices fill the silence, but nobody really says a word. People drift like ghosts across the crosswalks, too afraid to feel what once had heard. Far away beyond the broken skyline, a lonely girl keeps staring at the sky, holding shattered pieces of forgotten wishes, wondering where all the starlight died. Every night she hears the distant echoes calling softly through the dark, like the stars are still alive somewhere, waiting for a lonely heart. 별빛을 잃어버린 소녀, 오늘도 하늘을 걷는다. 빛을 잃은 이 도시엔 꿈조차 잠들어가. 차가운 네온 아래서 혼자 노래를 부르며 사라진 별들의 목소리 다시 들려올까. Orchestra tapes inside a tiny room, songs from days when people used to smile. Dusty photographs beneath the moonlight, memories fading little by little now. She paints galaxies across the window, tiny silver stars with shaking hands, hoping someone somewhere still remembers how it felt to truly understand. Midnight trains continue moving slowly through a city the rain falling on the pavement, cold hearts hiding every emotion. Everybody running from the silence, trying not to drown inside the ocean. She keeps walking through the midnight sorrow, tiny spark burning in her soul. Even when the whole world loses feeling, she refuses to let the darkness grow. Lost stars buried underneath the skyline, broken dreams drifting far away. But her voice still echoes through the city, like the dawn before another day. Black sky hanging over every building, empty eyes glowing in the blue light. People scrolling through another lonely night, never seeing what they lost inside. She remembers how the stars once looked, falling softly through the summer dark. Now the heavens feel so cold and distant, like somebody tore the sky apart. Still she sings beside the silent station, hoping someone hears her melody. Cause maybe if one heart begins to awaken, the whole world can learn to dream again. 빛을 잃어버린 소녀, 끝내 노래를 멈추지 않아. 어둠 속 잃은 마음들 다시 빛날 수 있도록, 희미한 별 하나라도 하늘 끝에 남아있다면 그 빛 따라 언젠가는 우리도 웃게 될 거야. And somewhere above the sleeping city, one tiny star begins to shine again. Tonight, the moon disappeared from the sky, and the whole city forgot how to smile. Dark clouds hanging over every rooftop, empty streets covered in blue neon light. People walk like shadows through the silence, trying hard to survive another night. No one talks about the missing moonlight, no one dares to look above the rain. But somewhere near the silent river, a lonely girl still calls its name. She wears headphones in the midnight subway, old sad songs repeating endlessly, hoping maybe if she keeps on singing, the sky will remember how to dream. Cold wind blowing through the station, broken hearts beneath the stars. Even in a world without moonlight, she protects a tiny spark. 사라진 달빛 아래서 오늘도 밤을 걷는다. 빛을 잃은 이 도시엔 웃음조차 멀어져가. 차가운 네온 사이로 흩어진 마음들까지 언젠가 다시 따뜻해질까. 조용히 하늘을 본다. Rainwater dripping from old umbrellas, last train fading somewhere far away. Every window hides another silence, every soul forgets another day. But the girl keeps walking through the darkness, tiny silver necklace in her hand, like the final piece of lost emotion nobody else can understand. Somewhere high above the sleepless skyline, one faint light begins to slowly grow. Maybe even endless nights can heal someday. Maybe broken hearts can still glow. The blue city drowning in the midnight, cold world living with the closed eyes. Everybody hiding from the real pain underneath the artificial starlight. Lost dreams buried in the deep silence, empty hearts running without guidance. But she keeps carrying fragile moonlight through another rainy night horizon. 사라진 달빛 끝에서 혼자 노래를 부른다. 잃어버린 우리의 꿈도 다시 돌아오길 바라며, 희미한 빛 하나라도 아직 남아있다면 언젠가 이 어두운 밤도 끝이 날 거야. 5:30 in the morning. Fog covers the alleyways. A shadow in a black robe stumbles through the neon rain.
Another endless night. The Grim Reaper quietly walks into the human world. Another pile of names upon the table. Another lecture from the king below. 3 more hours trapped inside a meeting, talking about souls I'll never know. The underworld feels colder every season. Coffee tastes like ashes every day. Try to leave and get a little freedom, but over time chained me in one place. Yeah, so I slipped into the world of humans, sat alone beside a street bar light, poured cheap liquor underneath my black hat, thinking maybe death and life are a lie. Rain keeps falling on the empty sidewalks. Neon signs are shaking in the haze. Everybody's searching for tomorrow, while I'm trapped inside eternal days.
Red eyes beneath the city lights, neon echoes in the rain. Somewhere far away, people are laughing, and somehow I envy them. 술 취한 저승사자, 오늘도 길을 헤맨다. 죽음보다 무서운 건 끝나지 않는 하루야. 검은 그림자 아래 텅 빈 웃음만 남아. 망자보다 외로운 건 어쩌면 나였나봐.
Yeah, sitting outside a lonely convenience store. Cup noodles warm in frozen hands. Teenagers laugh while passing by me. I lower my head and say, nothing again. Yeah, maybe long ago when I was human, I smiled beneath the moonlight too. But memories slowly fade to darkness. Even my own name feels untrue. Yeah, yeah. Rain keeps falling through the silence. Water drips from my umbrella slow. Faces of the souls I carry tonight still won't let my tired heart go. Somewhere in the distant station, last trains disappear into the night. Everyone returns to someone waiting, but no one waits for my arrival.
Underneath the freezing moonlight, only shadows walk beside me. Feels like someone far away still remembers who I used to be. 술 취한 저승사자, 오늘도 밤을 걷는다. 삶과 죽음 그 사이 길을 잃은 채로 나. 사람들은 모르겠지, 웃고 떠드는 이 거리 그 틈 사이 외롭게 흔들리는 검은 홍.
Yeah. Pour another bottle for the sorrow. Living like there's never a tomorrow. Every soul I got beyond the darkness leaves another scar inside my hollow. Black hole drifting through the midnight. Street lights flicker in the cold night. Everybody going somewhere warm now. I'm the only one with no light. Funny how the dead still fear me. Funny how the living never see me. But beneath this curse and endless duty, there's still a broken human underneath me. Yeah, yeah. Walking slow through rainy alleys, bottles spinning in my hand. Every memory getting blurry like footprints fading in the sand. I can hear the city breathing, laughing somewhere far away. But immortality feels heavier with every single passing day. Black umbrellas, shattered feelings, moonlight dripping from the sky. I keep guiding souls forever, but nobody asks if I'm alright.
Maybe I forgot the meaning of the life I used to know.
Now I'm dancing with the silence in a world forever cold.
술 취한 저승사자, 오늘도 하늘을
becomes empty, and the Grim Reaper
disappears into the fog again,
as if he was never there at all.
When the city falls asleep, a black rabbit walks beneath the neon rain, taking away forgotten nightmares. In the silence of midnight, only the lonely can hear its footsteps. Cold wind drifting through the alleyways, streetlights fading in a sea of blue. People hide their broken hearts in silence, but the rabbit always finds the truth. Tiny footsteps echo through the midnight, red eyes glowing softly in the dark, carrying abandoned dreams and sorrows, like a lonely ghost without a heart. Rain keeps falling on the empty windows, neon reflections trembling in the street. Somewhere in the shadows, someone's crying, but nobody else can hear the grief. The rabbit slowly walks beside the sadness, listening to stories never told. Every broken soul inside the city feels another night becoming cold. Underneath the fading moonlight, silent tears begin to shine, like forgotten stars returning through the darkness of the night. 검은 토끼는 오늘도 조용히 밤을 걷는다. 아무도 모르는 슬픔을 하나씩 안아가며, 차가운 달빛 아래서 혼자 남겨진 마음들, 꿈속 어딘가에서 다시 웃을 수 있도록.
Old train stations drowning in the fog light, last trains disappearing into gray, people rushing toward another morning while the rabbit slowly fades away. Inside tiny rooms above the city, lonely children stare beyond the rain, holding broken pieces of their wishes, praying they can smile again someday. Every rooftop carries silent stories, every window hides another scar, and the rabbit gathers all the sadness like a keeper of forgotten hearts. Sometimes when the night becomes too heavy, it looks above the empty sky, searching for a place where broken dreamers never have to say goodbye.
Neon thunder in the distance, midnight breathing through the rain. Even shattered hearts keep beating through the sorrow and the pain. 검은 토끼는 오늘도 내 앞에 사이를 걷는다. 길 잃어버린 외로움들을 조용히 데려가며, 희미한 새벽 끝에서 멈춰버린 꿈들까지 다시 빛날 수 있도록 혼자 하늘을 바라봐.
Black shadow moving through the rainfall, broken memories written on the wall. Every lonely soul inside the city whispers when the midnight angels call. Tiny heartbeat under neon thunder, carrying pain from another world. Even when the night becomes forever, the rabbit keeps protecting broken souls. Rain dripping slowly from the skyline, lost emotions buried in the dark, but the rabbit keeps the fire breathing like the final lonely spark. Running through the endless neon silence, every alley filled with hidden scars, people trying hard to hide their feelings underneath artificial stars. Black rabbit dancing through the sadness, softly walking through another dream, taking all the tears nobody notices, flowing quietly beneath the city streams. Maybe everybody needs somebody, even shadows searching for the light, so the rabbit keeps on moving forward through another cold and endless night.
검은 토끼는 사라져 새벽 안개 너머로, 하지만 남겨진 온기는 아직 이 거리에 남아. 울고있던 작은 마음도 조금은 편해질 수 있게, 오늘도 검은 토끼는 조용히 밤을 red eyes quietly disappear into the rain until the next lonely night begins again. Tiny paper stars floating through the midnight sky, carrying wishes nobody could say out loud.
Cold wind drifting through the silent rooftops, city lights glowing far below. A lonely girl folds tiny paper starlights, hoping somewhere dreams still grow. Rainwater shining on the window softly, old songs playing low inside her room. Every little star she sends into the darkness carries pieces of her hidden wounds.
People pass beneath the sleepless skyline, running through another endless night. But she keeps writing secret little wishes and lets them disappear into the sky.
Even broken hearts
Keep dreaming,
even lonely nights
still shine.
like paper stars above the darkness, searching for a place to fly.
종이별을 접어 하늘에 띄운다. 사라진 꿈들을 담은 채 차가운 밤하늘 너머로 조용히 빛을 따라가. 희미한 달빛 아래서 혼자 남겨진 마음도 언젠가 다시 웃을 수 있게 작은 소원을 보내본다.
Tiny lantern glowing near the hallway, coffee steam rising in the dark. Photographs beside the rainy window still protect forgotten sparks. Clouds move slowly past the sleeping skyline, midnight breathing softly through the rain. And the paper stars continue floating like they never learned the word pain.
Somewhere far beyond the neon silence, morning waits behind another blue. And she wonders if the stars she folded will someday finally reach someone too.
Paper stars drifting through the cold night, tiny dreams glowing in the low light. Everybody hiding secret feelings underneath the city and the moonlight. Every wish folded with a trembling heartbeat, every scar hidden underneath deep. But the stars still fly across the darkness like they know tomorrow never sleeps.
종이별은 오늘도 하늘을 날아 길 잃은 마음들을 비춘다. 잊혀졌던 우리의 꿈들도 언젠가 다시 빛나길. 조용한 새벽 끝에서 희미한 별 하나처럼 오늘도 작은 바람들이 밤하늘 위를 흐른다. And somewhere above the sleeping city, one paper star still shines through the rain. The smell of a forgotten season still lingers in this city tonight. And every time it rains, I remember the summer we couldn't hold on to.
Yeah. Cold rain, water soaking through my sneakers. Midnight buses fading into gray. Street lights trembling on the empty sidewalks while the city slowly slips away. We used to walk without an umbrella, laughing underneath the pouring sky. Tiny convenience store beside the alley where your reflection still survives.
Every window shining through the rainfall, feels like another frozen memory. Even when I try to keep on moving, the city always brings you back to me.
Old headphones playing tired melodies, songs we used to whisper late at night.
And suddenly the dark becomes a doorway leading straight into another time. 잊었다고 생각했는데 밤이 되면 다시 선명해져. 여름 끝에 남겨진 우리 아직 내 안에 살아있어. When the last summer rain keeps falling, all the sleeping memories wake again. Every shattered piece of our old season still survives somewhere inside the rain. Cold wind blowing through the sleepless city, lonely hearts drifting through the night. And the love I can never truly let go still shines beneath the fading lights.
Yeah, river lights trembling underneath the darkness. Cars move slowly past the midnight blue. And the bench beside the quiet water
Still remembers me and you.
Time keeps pulling people in directions, changing faces, changing every dream. But somehow every rainy summer evening still carries echoes of what
We used to be.
yeah. Coffee steam rising through an open doorway. Late night laughter disappearing far away. Everybody trying to outrun the sadness
Before another lonely day,
but tonight the rain feels almost gentle.
like the sky's trying to understand.
How some memories never really leave us.
Even when they slip right through our hands.
Yeah.
사라졌던 시간들 속에 아직 너의 온기가 남아. 비가 내린 이 거리 위로 조용히 맘이 흔들려. When the last summer rain keeps falling, broken dreams begin to breathe again. Every little piece of lost emotion flows quietly beneath the rain. Blue neon shining on the wet streets, midnight air frozen in my lungs. Still I hear your voice inside the silence, like an unfinished song unsung.
Walking through the rain, so conversations lost inside abandoned constellations. Every smile we left behind together turned into another complication. Street lights flicker on the river's surface. Cold nights never really show mercy. Still I keep your shadow in my memory, like a scar the city gave to me. Everybody says that time can heal us, but some nights only make it clearer that the moments we believe will last forever
Disappear while slowly pulling nearer.
Summer rain dripping from the rooftop. Late night hearts waiting for the bus stop. Every dream floating through the midnight, trying not to let the last spark drop. Old cassette spinning through the darkness, broken feelings sitting under calmness. Still the rain keeps whispering your name softly,
Like the city never really forgot us.
even if tomorrow keeps on changing. Even if the stars all fade away, part of me will always live inside this
Last summer rain. When the last summer rain is falling, I can almost see your face again. Every memory we couldn't hold on to still survives inside the rain. Cold wind moving through the quiet skyline. Tonight the city feels alive. And somewhere beyond this endless darkness, I know our summer still survives. The rain slowly fades into the morning, and the sky begins to breathe again. But somewhere deep inside this city, an unfinished summer still remains. The city forgot how to feel. No tears, no smiles, no dreams. still search for the missing stars. Streetlights flicker through the cold rain softly. Empty faces walking without sound. Every heartbeat trapped inside the darkness, like the world stops spinning round and round. Television voices fill the silence, but nobody really says a word. People drift like ghosts across the crosswalks, too afraid to feel what once had heard. Far away beyond the broken skyline, a lonely girl keeps staring at the sky, holding shattered pieces of forgotten wishes, wondering where all the starlight died. Every night she hears the distant echoes calling softly through the dark, like the stars are still alive somewhere, waiting for a lonely heart. 별빛을 잃어버린 소녀, 오늘도 하늘을 걷는다. 빛을 잃은 이 도시엔 꿈조차 잠들어가. 차가운 네온 아래서 혼자 노래를 부르면 사라진 별들의 목소리 다시 들려올까.
Yeah. Old cassette tapes inside her tiny room. Songs from days when people used to smile. Dusty photographs beneath the moonlight. Memories fading little by little now. She paints galaxies across the window. Tiny silver stars with shaking hands, hoping someone somewhere still remembers how it felt to truly understand. Midnight trains continue moving slowly through a city drowning silently, and she keeps singing through the endless darkness, like the final light nobody can see. If tomorrow still remembers kindness, if the sky still holds a spark, maybe all the lost emotions will return from out the dark. 별빛을 잃어버린 소녀, 오늘도 밤을 헤맨다. 멈춰버린 사람들 속 혼자 숨을 쉬어가. 무너진 꿈의 조각들 가슴 깊이 안은 채 언젠가 다시 별빛이 세상에 내리길. Yeah, neon rain falling on the pavement. Cold hearts hiding every emotion. Everybody running from the silence, trying not to drown inside the ocean. She keeps walking through the midnight sorrow, tiny spark burning in her soul. Even when the whole world loses feeling, she refuses to let the darkness grow. Lost stars buried underneath the skyline, broken dreams drifting far away, but her voice still echoes through the city like the dawn before another day. Black sky hanging over every building, empty eyes glowing in the blue light. People scrolling through another lonely night, never seeing what they lost inside. She remembers how the stars once looked, falling softly through the summer dark. Now the heavens feel so cold and distant, like somebody tore the sky apart.
Still she sings beside the silent station, hoping someone hears her melody. 'Cause maybe if one heart begins to awaken, the whole world can learn to dream again. 별빛을 잃어버린 소녀, 끝내 노래를 멈추지 않아. 어둠 속 길 잃은 마음들 다시 빛날 수 있도록. 희미한 별 하나라도 하늘 끝에 남아있다면 그 빛 따라 언젠가는 우리도 웃게 될 거야. And somewhere above the sleeping city, one tiny star begins to shine.